Once upon a time, bad bitch Eva villain lived in the city.
Hi, everybody. I know it's been a minute since I've been on, but I'm just really enjoying it. I think the one thing is I tend to accumulate a ton of stuff, and there's like so many things that I want to share. So when I eventually do try and work on my vlog, it's like I don't know where to start because I just have so many things that I need to share, and time has gone by. So the first things first, I wanted to share my a recent Shein purchase, these earrings. It's this two-tone earring post, and I think this was less than $1. Um, but it is this cute. It it looks like it does have this pearl look to it, but it looks like gray pearl. I forgot what this this type of pearl is called. You know, this the gray looking pearl versus cream or white. So this is a Shein purchase, and I wanted to start off with that since I don't have any earrings on. Let me know if you like my natural makeup look. I just have on um, highlighter, blush, mascara, and I did have on lipstick earlier. I mean, I showered, did my hair, did my makeup, and then I did have lipstick on, but I'm still going through a phase of this, getting rid of all the products that trigger, um, trigger my heartburn or acid reflux. Because I'm gluten, I'm really, I have this gluten allergy where anything that I ingest or comes near my mouth, um, if it contains gluten, it triggers just really um, a discomfort feeling. I am getting just like amazing sunlight right here in my living room. And if you like my natural makeup look, I most likely will post a tutorial on this natural makeup look. This is my go-to every day. This is, well, actually not mascara. Today I do have mascara on, but normally I don't wear mascara. So I wear prescription contacts. I wear prescription glasses. Throughout the day, I wear my contacts, and then before bed, I remove them and I wear my glasses. But I mainly, 99% of the time, I do wear colored prescription contacts. I just love the look. I love that I can instantly change the way I look with just something as small as contact lenses. Colored contacts are to me like lash extensions. You know how we hear stories of women, stories of, oh my God, I got my lash extensions and I just wake up and I don't feel like I need makeup. I feel made up. I feel gorgeous with my lash extensions. That's how I feel with colored contact lenses. They're prescription for me. So if there are colored options, I really do like wearing colored contacts. And when I do wear colored contacts, most of the time I just don't do mascara. I don't do any eye makeup at all. And these are my natural colored eyes, I do wear mascara like majority of the time when I just wear my natural colored eyes. I am 56 years old. I don't get Botox. I don't, this is just, it's just natural. I don't get lip injections. I don't get any type of cosmetic surgery. And I have nothing against it. I can't afford it. At this moment, I feel like I'm fine. I accept, what I am seeing at this moment. I think if I did have the option of getting it, and eventually I think I will get it, I do want like a lift here, because I do see a sagging here around my neck area. And so I think I do want to get Botox here. I'm not really concerned about like my eyes. And you can see I don't really have wrinkles underneath my eyes. So it's not that I'm against it. I think I will. And my Botox option really is, I know like a lot of women say, oh, I want Botox, I want my crow's feet, I want, my frown lines and my 11s, my foreheads. But me, what I want is like maybe a more snatched neck area, because I do see that I do have excess skin here. So yeah, but this is my natural face, and this is my natural look makeup. Okay, so moving on. I was really obsessed with 2025. I was really obsessed with gold glitter nail polish. 2025 started with, in regards to nails, my nail obsession color was gold glitter. It was just so hard to come across. And then when I did find gold glitter and I did apply it to my nails, it chipped the next day. So I kind of gave up on that. And I'm at this moment, I'm not doing glue on nails, or I don't really do gel at the salons, because I can't afford it, and I'm okay. Like, but I also don't like sitting there. I don't like sitting there, and for that time, the time that it takes for them to do your nails, I'd rather be doing something else. So those are kind of like the main reasons why I don't get my nails done at the salon. So I gave up with my gold glitter nail polish obsession, and I moved on to red. And I loved this like deep red color. And you guys, this is how many I have gone through before I found the one I liked and the one that chipped the least. So I went through all these, and the one that lasted the longest with no chipping was the OPI. And I did find this at Marshall's for $5.99. And I know like Ulta has OPI nail polishes on sale always for that cost. But right now, I think Ulta does have like a lot of the metallic OPI. Ulta does have like the OPI nail polishes on sale sometimes for like $5 for the same price as Marshall's, but I didn't find any in this red color that I was specifically looking for. I did find this at Marshall's. So that's the update on my current nail obsession, and these are my nails. I've had these for, I think, 4 or 5 days, and it's the OPI. It is Red Hot Rio. I love the color. Currently obsessed with red nails. Let's move on to gluten-free food. That's really one of the things that I wanted to emphasize. This was a second runner-up, the Sally Hansen Insta Dry. I liked this. It's just that it didn't stay unchipped as long as the OPI nail polish did. So now let us move on to. Oh wait! First I wanted to talk about the candles. I wanted to talk about these two candles because these brands are fairly popular. This one is the Bath and Body Works. It is the White Barn candle. And then I don't know if you've been watching my vlogs. I think sometime in, I can't remember if it was November or something, I got a coupon for a free Yankee candle. And so I went to the mall and I redeemed that coupon. And this is what I got. I got Yankee Candle Sparkling Snow. And you guys, this, okay, so I lit this because I wanted to use it. And I've had this for a while and I did want to use it up. So I lit it. But what I realized was like I started feeling sick when the scent, after it had been burning for a while, I started, and the scent was permeating the air. I started feeling sick, and I do get that type of reaction from, you know, like scented candles, particular ones. So I started to feel sick after this had been burning for a while with the scent that was in the air, and so I realized this isn't for me. I know like some people can tolerate it, but I can't. And I love Bath and Body Works. I love Bath and Body Works. I love their lotions and everything. My favorite thing is their lotions. I definitely stock up with Bath and Body Works. I do stock up on their lotions and their hand soaps whenever they have, you know, like a sale on them. So I love Bath and Body Works. It's just that I don't think this, you know, the candles are work for me. They make me feel sick. But you guys, this Yankee candle that I got from Yankee Candle, I mean, I lit it. I burnt it down to the end, and not one single time did I feel sick. I loved it. It was like a subtle smell to it, and it didn't make me feel sick at all. So I loved this. I loved this Yankee Candle. Didn't get didn't feel sick at all with this Yankee Candle. And it was so nice that I got this for free. And I burnt this down to the end. That's that about candles. And every morning I take a teaspoonful of this black elderberry syrup. I've heard that black elderberry syrup, taking it at the first onset of like cold or flu symptoms, really greatly reduces the time, the time of your cold and flu. So what I did was I ordered multiple for all my grandchildren and mailed them all out to their moms. And it's a supplement that you could take daily, but I really recommend. Okay, I don't recommend it. Consult with your doctor, but I personally think that taking like a teaspoonful at the first onset of like a cold or flu supposedly reduces, you know, the duration of your cold and flu. I'm also going to, I think, mail one out to my sister. What are we going to move on to next? I wanted to talk about food because we do have to eat. It's a need, it's not a want. I am gluten free. I practice, I try to um, practice a gluten free diet. So, and I, I hardly eat out. I'll eat out like maybe once or twice a month. I love to cook, and I one of the things that I love to buy is rotisserie chicken. You know, you can eat meat. It's gluten-free diet consists of like meat, vegetables, fruits. So I do like to buy a whole rotisserie chicken. When I had my Ninja extra large, I would buy like a whole chicken and just um, put it in my Ninja and roast. I try and eat as healthy as I can, but I eat everything. I eat junk food, I eat healthy, I eat salads, I eat fruits, vegetables, I eat everything. So, what I like to do is I like to get like a rotisserie chicken, and I like to make myself a spinach chopped salad. It's my favorite. I'll get a bag of fresh spinach, and then I'll cut it all up with scissors in my salad bowl, and I will put in shredded or chopped rotisserie chicken, a sprinkle of chia seeds, shredded cheese. I do love like tortilla strips on it. I love Southwestern. I'm currently loving the Southwestern salad. That's my current obsession. And I love avocado in it with like, I'll shred that chicken and I'll keep the bones, and then I will make bone broth with it. And I like to drink that bone broth. And I love eating it with fresh spinach that I chop up. I found this at my Walmart, and guess what? It's gluten free. And you guys, you know what? I just wish, what if, I think this is a pretty good business venture. I think it's promising. If someone or a company was to open up a strictly gluten-free store, just a small one, and have a franchise of it out scattered throughout the United States, and it's just a store that gluten-free people can go to, but it can also include meats, fruits, vegetables. It's a gluten-free, it's just a strictly free gluten-free, it's a strictly gluten-free store where people that are gluten-free, that practice a gluten-free diet, can just go in that store, and you can find meats, fruits, vegetables, but everything else other than that, everything on the shelves is gluten-free. Right now, me practicing this gluten-free diet, whenever I walk into any store, Walmart, Safeway, I specifically have to go on a hunt for it. It's very difficult. I want to get like look for gluten-free chips. Go into the chips aisle, and I specifically have to hunt for it. If I want cereal, I have to go into the cereal section, and I specifically have to hunt for a gluten-free cereal option. I think a store, a strictly just gluten-free store that has, and I know I'm probably repeating myself, a gluten-free, like it's a Walmart gluten-free mini mart where you have your meats, vegetables, and fruits, but then everything else in that store is gluten free, from the toothpaste to the like your self care products, shampoos, toothpaste, all the ultra processed foods that you still want to eat, but you can't because a majority of them have wheat or wheat flour. Like I mean, I these tortilla strips, I can add these to my salad, and they are gluten free. But I did have to hunt for that. it's either someone opens up like a strictly gluten-free store where all us gluten-free people that are on, that are on that type of diet, we strictly just go to that store for all our needs without the hassle of trying to hunt things down in every aisle. It's either that or these stores have to strictly just make bigger aisles, because you walk into a store like Walmart, for example, and it's this small. The gluten-free section is this small, but they have all the gluten-free products, other products like scattered throughout the whole store. Like they've got two gluten-free options in the gluten-free section of the long, large aisle, but then you have like probably 4 or 5 other gluten-free options in the actual huge chips aisle. I mean, I wish they could just sort through all the gluten-free products. So this is my meat. I shred it and I eat it in my salads. And I do have like this gluten-free tortilla strips. I do have this old El Paso. This is also, let's see, where is it? Oh, here. It does say that it is gluten free, so I can, with that rotisserie chicken, I can eat it in a salad with like chopped spinach, and I can also like do chicken tacos. I also found this gluten free Old El Paso taco seasoning, and you guys, there were multiple options gluten free, but it wasn't in the gluten free section. There were multiple options of gluten free taco seasoning, and I think 2 or 3 options of gluten free taco shells. But this was the least expensive. Everything else was like $5, and this was 2 some. This was like $1 some compared to like $6 for 10 taco shells and $5 or $4 for taco seasoning, which can get quite expensive. But I am going to include a clip here after this, or probably here. I'm going to show you a clip of more gluten-free chips, for example, that are gluten-free. And it was nice having this like just out where it was just very visible. And you can see that there's no price difference between the gluten-free option. So I do try to eat healthy. Like I don't eat a lot of processed foods. I do like I'll do like I can eat like the spinach chicken Southwestern salad for 3 days, lunch dinner, and I'm just, it's so good. It's so good. Moving on to bread, carbs. I'm on a gluten-free diet, so I strictly have to, if I do want to eat bread, which I love, I have to specifically eat gluten-free bread. And the two that I did find at Walmart is this beef-free, gluten-free home style sandwich. And if you eat gluten-free bread, and this is so this is one that I got last week. And I'm out. There's nothing in here but just the front crust and the end crust, but I wanted to save it so that I could explain the difference between the two. And then this is one that I got yesterday, and they're both gluten-free. But if you eat gluten-free bread, you'll know that a majority of the time, what I've been craving lately are Uncrustables. They're just so good. If you know, it's by popular opinion. Uncrustables are so yummy, and they come in like I think 3 or 4 different flavor options. They're pricey. I mean, considering you can just make yourself a peanut butter, jelly sandwich at home. But Uncrustables are yummy, but I can't eat it because, of course, I'm on like a gluten-free diet. So what I did was I did buy this like sandwich cutter and sealer from Amazon. And I specifically like this bee-free home style sandwich because it's a regular square size, just like your normal bread, versus most gluten-free breads. If you know, a lot of gluten-free bread options, they're small. They come in like a more rectangular shape, which makes it hard to kind of do uncrustable breads. But this brand of bread, beef free home style sandwich, it's a perfect size to do homemade uncrustable sandwiches. And what I you guys wait, I have to wipe my nose. Now I just make my own homemade uncrustable sandwiches. And I guess what, like, I've been making myself this champagne jam. It's wild Maine blueberry. It is champagne jam. It's from Ross. It's $5.99, and this is, you guessed it, it's gluten free. It's gluten free jam. And it does have champagne in its ingredients. And so it's kind of nice to be able to make homemade uncrustables, but more like gourmet. You could change it up depending on the type of ingredients you use, and it's so good. I mean, it tastes just like the uncrustables you find at the store, but come on, champagne jelly uncrustable. This is so good in a like gourmet uncrustable recipe. It's banana walnut butter, and it is gluten free. And I did find this at Walmart. This is because this is vegan. And like kind of like natural. It is very runny. You do have to stir it. It's runny. So yeah, just be aware of that. But uncrustable. Another purchase is these Zesty Ranch tortilla chips, and these are also gluten free. This was a Walmart purchase, and it's open. So these are the garden veggie brand. And oh my god. Okay, let me not fold that. It is kind of noisy. These are so good with like a spicy queso dip. Oh my god, it's so good. Those dips, those spicy Tostitos spicy queso dip. Oh my god, it is just, that's my favorite dip. Currently my favorite dip. It doesn't say gluten free, but it doesn't trigger my any discomfort. So I think I'm good in regards to that spicy toast. This is some good stuff. It's hot. I do love spicy. Spicy does not trigger any discomfort for me. Spicy foods, and I love spicy. I mean, when I eat Thai, I can do like 10-star, that level of spicy, but I wouldn't be able to enjoy the food because then it would just be too spicy. So I'll get like a 6 or 7. That's how spicy I love spice. But this is so good. This spicy queso hot Tostitos dip. I could eat spoonfuls of this. Now let's move on to clothes. Okay, so 2025, I think I'm going to try my best to. I love Shein. I will never, never, ever give up on Shein. I have so much Shein clothing that I want to share with you. But I do want to share these jeans. These are a purchase from Ross. I got these like a month and a half ago, and these are just jeans I wear every day. I did get their barrel leg. I did get these in a size 5 and a size 7, and I do have to admit I wear the size 5s a lot because of the length, and they're not floor grazing. I know floor grazing denim. I will try and move back so that you can see the length So you see how they're not floor dragging. They just hit me right at my feet, and I love it. I'm not really into the extremely dragging on the floor type of pants. Maybe with some, and I'm not against it either. I love this length. It's perfect for my sneakers. It's perfect for my flats. It's just the perfect length for me. And so these are currently my favorite jeans. I wear them all the time, and I specifically wear the size 5s. I'll wear them once or twice, and then throw them in the washer, and then wear them again. Once or twice, throw them in the washer, wear them again. They're my favorite. They're currently my favorite. So these are currently my favorite jeans. These are just indoor slippers that I wear indoors. I do not wear these outdoors. And my household is a strictly no, you don't wear your slippers, shoes, whatever. It's a strictly no outdoor shoe, walking around inside on the carpet and all that. You just have to remove your shoes outside, but then if you choose not to, I do have like shoe covers that you can put on your shoes and still come in without taking off your shoes. You're just gonna, I mean, not bad. You feel like you're a doctor. I'll share like my current favorite. It does get cold out here. I'll post like the weather forecast here so that you can see 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning. It does drop to the mid 20s. That's how cold it does get out here. It's cold. I mean, it's freezing. We do get, I mean, I've had a water bottle in my car and it was frozen, and we do have freeze warnings posted throughout our apartment complex of letting water drip. I mean, this is Oregon. It gets cold out here. So okay, so these are from Ross, and I think these were like $12.99. My favorite, they're barrel. And then this is just a plain gray sweatshirt. It's a Walmart brand from the women's department. This is a quilted bomber jacket. It's oversized. I did find this at Ross, I think last month, and it's a zip up. It's silver zip, and it's kind of like this is a large, and it was in the juniors department, and it's currently my favorite jacket. I love it. It's so simple but modern. It's like a quilted bomber, oversized, but it's just cute. I love it, and I think it was $12 also. I'm sorry if this is affecting my mic, but this is currently my favorite jacket. This is my cold weather wear when I'm just headed. I'm currently obsessed with wearing just flats. Like these are Time and True flats that I got on clearance for $6, and these are my favorite things to wear right now. They're just real simple. I just plop them on, and this is my current favorite look. It's just these like oversized jeans, and this layered. I do have layers underneath this. I have a thermal underneath this sweatshirt. I have the sweatshirt, and then I have this puffer, and I do have thermals underneath my jeans with these flats. You can opt to wear those no-show socks with these for added warmth feet wise. I have three jackets that I purchased last week from Marshalls, and I used to work at TJ Maxx, and it was I enjoyed my job. I had like really nice coworkers. A majority of us were women, and it was so much fun. We all got along, and it was fun. I really enjoyed working at TJ Maxx, and I enjoyed my coworkers. But then I worked there for 3 years, and I only worked for 3 days because I was mostly like stay at home, watching my granddaughters while my daughter and my son-in-law were working. And so I worked at TJ Maxx on the days that I didn't have to watch my granddaughters, which was 3 days out of the week. I enjoyed working, and COVID happened, so then we all had to, we couldn't come in anymore, and then I moved to Oregon. So I I ended up not going back because at some point after the pandemic, I did move to Oregon. So these 3 jackets are from Marshalls, and they were all in the clearance. I don't think, except for this, I don't think this was on clearance, but this is $24.99. But these are going to be returns because I found a ton of clothing at Goodwill, at my local Goodwill. So at my local Goodwill still. But I did like this. This is it's kind of like a fall leather jacket, which is kind of cute. Another Marshall's find is this Rachel Zoe, kind of like fluffy jacket. And this, it has this like satin inner lining. This was on clearance. I think this was $21. I loved the color of this. I mean, the price, you can't beat $21. It's a really good price. But oh, my hair is caught. Oh gosh. But, and I do like, you guys, hold on, my hair is caught in the zipper. I loved the color of this jacket. It feels so cozy. I love that it's like a boxy fit. I just loved the color against, like the black denim, the stonewashed black denim. But like I said, and you guys, I do love these type of necks in these jackets. I love the mock neck type of, but it's just so cozy. The color is just so cute. It was on clearance at Marshall's for like, I think $21. But like I said, I ended up getting a lot of stuff from thrifting at Goodwill, and so I don't need all these jackets. This is the 3rd jacket that I did get from Marshalls. This was from the women's activewear department. This was on clearance. It is this brand. It's the Avalanche Outdoor Supply Company, and this was on clearance for $20. This is a size large. It's this really nice, very light brown color. I'm currently just loving this color. As you can probably tell, it's either black or this color, or burgundy, that I am currently loving. And so this is the 3rd jacket that I did purchase from Marshalls. Once again, it's that mock neck. This is quilted. This was from the women's active. It's this really pretty color. You can tell that I am currently loving this color tone, and I do love it with the black. And if you know me, I wear all shades of black denim. It's my preference. You know, I prefer all shades of black denim, and by that I mean gray, stonewashed. I think more than I do like dark black. I like it washed out a little and gray in color. And this is so cute. But like I said, I recently thrifted from Goodwill a ton of pieces at half the price. And this is by the brand Avalanche Outdoor Supply Company. This was on clearance for $20. My mic has died out, so I hope you can still hear me. So I found this at thrifting at my local Goodwill for $12. It has this corduroy collar. It's quilted. It has those snap sleeves, pockets. I love the color. This is a small though, so it's a bit more fitted, which I kind of don't mind, you know, because of my barrel leg jeans. But this was one of the jackets that I found thrifting at my local Goodwill. And so because I found this for $12.99, I figured I didn't need another one similar, and this was $21. Because I found this for $12 at Goodwill, and I love the fact that it was thrifted. It's the popular barn jacket. It's in this popular burgundy color. It's so lightweight, and it is by the brand Bagatelle. I think you can find this brand like at Bergdorf or Bloomingdale's, and yeah, I thought this was a pretty cute find. I love the color. I love the fit. Let's see. I'll share. Oh, let me share this really. I mean, it's such a good find. And it's I thrifted it at my local Goodwill for $20. But first, let me bring Leo over for some love. I see him there. He is such a good old man. He is such a sweet old man. He's such a sweetie boy. Oh, there's your sweetie boy. Come say hi to everybody. Come say hi to everybody. Say hi. Hi, everybody. Hello, everybody. Such a good old man. Such a good old man. Alrighty, thank you. Let me, oh my God. Okay, let me go get that find. Are you ready to see my thrifting Goodwill thrifted find for $20? Okay, it is, I cut the tag off, but it is this burgundy fur coat by Express. It was, you guys, this find, this was a $20 find. It's by the Express. It's by Express. And how gorgeous is this coat? This fur coat, burgundy, for $20. Express. I found it at thrifted at my local Goodwill. So if you know me personally, I'm not really a huge fan of fur coats. I don't own any, actually. It's not that I can't afford to. I mean, faux fur, you know. I love clothing, I love fashion, but really fur coat is something I just don't have in my closet, and it's because I do have a lot of coats, like long trench coats, but in thick, really thick fabrics. But a fur coat is just something I don't have. I don't, but because I just don't like the bulkiness of the collar area, but this is just perfect. The length, the color, I love that it's a solid color, and you guys, but I'm just glad I found this burgundy faux fur coat by Express for $20, thrifted $20, in excellent, really, it's in excellent condition. There's nothing wrong with it. I love the color against the black, the washed out gray denim. You guys, guess what? Okay, two or 3 weeks ago, Forever 21 was having like a 60% off, 50%, 60% off outerwear, jackets, just in their store. And I was there that day. We were at the mall. It was the day I went with my mom to the mall. I have a vlog on that. But I had already bought some other stuff. And I came across, because what they had displayed on their windows were just all these fur coats. And I've always like wanted to, but every time I do try them on, I just don't like the way the collar falls. And with every single one, I just could never find the right one. And I can't believe I found this perfect coat for $19.99 at Goodwill, at my local Goodwill. Just the color, the solid color of it, it's just a classic. So this is my first faux fur coat, not because I just didn't like all the ones that I have tried all these years. I just don't like the ones that I have tried. So finally I have this that I can add to my closet. It's the one and only faux fur coat I have. I love it. Oh, okay, but I'm so sorry. I tend to stray. So, okay, going back to Forever 21. So we were at the mall that day, my mom and I. That was the mall visit where I ended up buying those faux fur hats from H&M on clearance. So I saw one that I liked on the window display of Forever 21, and they were on clearance for 60% off their outerwear, jackets and stuff. So I went in and I tried it, and I don't think I tried it. I just said, okay, you know what? I'm gonna come back and try that, and it was really great that it was 60% off. So I think 3 or 4 days later, I went into Forever 21, but by then it was no longer 60% off. It was 50% off, which is still, fine. So I went in and I tried it. It was this coat. This is the coat that I got from Forever 21, and I got this like 2 weeks ago. But this is what I mean about the collar. Like, I don't like how this collar is just so poofy. I don't like how poofy this collar is. And with that, the burgundy Express coat that I found for $20 at thrifting at Goodwill, I don't have to, the collar is just perfect. It's perfect. But so this comes with 2 pockets. It's kind of like the same length. It's kind of like this like leopard fabric. It comes with 2 hook and eyes, but it's just so difficult to get the hook and eye to hook with that Express one. It's just no issue at all. I just hook it up with no, and I just see this area right here. I just don't like how it's just like so poofy up. I prefer it being just a bit more laid down soft. So this is going to be a return, but you know what? Don't get me wrong. I love Forever 21. It's another one of my favorite stores to shop at, especially with their sales. Well, this was a Forever 21 purchase for $30. It was like 50% off. And this is the thrifted jacket for $20 by Express. Nothing wrong with it for $20. So, of course, I'm gonna end up returning this and keeping this. I'm so excited. This was such a good find. $20 thrifted. Wow. At my local Goodwill. But you know what? Like I said, I love Forever 21. You guys, I got like so many great shoes from their sale. It was like 60% off their footwear. And I'll probably share that on another video. This is just getting too long. So this will be a return, but I love Forever 21. I love Forever 21. And I'll share lots of footwear that I did get on sale from there. I'm going to close up this vlog by sharing my beginner's golfing journey with you. I'm a beginner golfer, and my local golf course, which is just nearby, right in the neighborhood, had a 1 hour basic golf lesson offer, and I went and I attended it, and it was a 1 hour lesson, and the young man that taught me was very professional. Young man, very nice, very patient with me. He taught me the difference between hitting with a driver and hitting with for example, a 7-iron. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been 2 weeks into my journey, and I've just been to the driving range, I think 3 or 4 times since. It's cold, so when I do go to the driving range, I make sure I'm bundled up, and it's $9 for a small bucket, and a small bucket is 50 golf balls, and that's what I get. I think you have a small and a large, and the large is 100 golf balls, but I just always get the small bucket, which is 50 balls for $9, and I bring my headphones with me. I play music, and I just bring my driver and my 7-iron. I do have a complete set. It's a large bag though, so when you're going to the driving range, you most likely just want a small bag. You want to bring just like a small golf bag with you. I don't have a smaller bag, so I just only specifically bring my driver and my 7-iron. I'm a beginner, so I'm just taking baby steps. So I'm a beginner. It's only been 2 weeks. So like I said, I'm just strictly practicing on I'm still learning how to properly hold a club, how to swing, how to, your foot placement, which club does what, which club to use for what, when to use that club. So, these are baby steps for me. I'm a beginner, but I'm enjoying the process. I am enjoying it so much. I'll end this vlog with a couple of clips of me at the driving range. I enjoy it so much, and I'm enjoying the journey.